Yeah. Let's go, hustle back. Heads up. Talk about who you got.
Alright, that's on.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I feel like I need to squat
No,
back.
yeah, you're fine. I didn't have to. We just got it set up and that's fine. That should be fine.
Good hustle, Monet. Brenna. Under control. Don't stop. Get a good shot. Hey, are we matched up?
Okay.
Players right there. Nobody guard.
Which team is that? Is that
Make sure we're matched up.
which team has the bucket? Is that the
Magic.
OSP? Alright, so the controls are EDC and TGB to add, so 2, 3, 1.
Okay.
If you need to subtract, it's just to the left of those ones.
Works for me.
Or you can just click them right on the screen.
That works just
Either
as
one.
well.
Yeah. You should be good to go. There, if you need to mute yourself, that's right here. I'll be in here a little more once I get everything going. But,
Good job, Monet.
yeah, just unmute's ready.
And we join the action here at Dublin Jerome High School, where the score is 2-0 in favor of the OSP Saints. They lead the MV Magic, the Miami Valley Magic. It's Jeremy Scott here for this GBA tournament. As there's a 3 that's knocked down, and the Saints have just gone up by 5, excuse me, with that 3-pointer. On the other side, there's a rebound by the Saints, and back they come down the floor. And we're working on getting rosters as we speak, and there's a shot that's up, and that's no good. That's rebounded by number 21, Brenna Fife for the Magic. Fife pushing the ball back down the floor underneath the hoop. She lays it up, and she misses on the lay-in. There's an offensive board, and then kind of a blocked shot there, and back come the OSP Saints on offense. So the Magic not able to take advantage of that breakaway opportunity as there's a shot that's up, and that is good. And there's a timeout on the floor. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Was that a 3, that last bucket? Was that a 2? Saints roster. He's got it. Okay. All right. We'll grab him when we need him.
Or just take a picture of him. Or just take a picture of him.
Yeah.
Okay, what else happens? We match up.
The teams break their huddles,
Hey, head
and
tap.
it will be the
head
Magic
tap.
on offense, looking for their first bucket here in the first quarter.
Wait on the screens. Let's go. Pass it. Let's go.
That is
Wait on it.
Fife, who pushes the ball down the floor, brings the ball up at the point. She gives it off to Dixon. And there's a shot that's up, and that's no good. Out of bounds it goes. And they were going to say it's off of the Saints, and so it will remain a Magic ball. Getting set to check in for the Magic, Alicia Veneman, number 2. And she'll be subbing in for number 15, Alex Dixon. 7-0 the score here in the first. Saints lead the Magic. And there's a steal. Push the ball back down the floor. The Saints. And up, and there's kind of a scrum situation. And there's a shot that's up. That's no good. That's rebounded by Sandlin. So Haley Sandlin on that defensive board for the Magic. Sandlin will push the ball down the floor for the Miami Valley Magic. Sandlin into the paint, and she's fouled on her way in. Kind of a hard foul there.
Kara and Monet, get a good angle. Daly, patience. Daly, take it out, patience. Get a good angle.
Non-shooting foul, so it will be Sandlin to bring the ball out of bounds and inbound that basketball. Inbounds it comes to Veneman. Veneman at the elbow. Veneman has her shot taken away. Then it's taken by number 35, Cameron. And there's a shot that's up. That's no good. And back come the Saints on offense. Veneman guarding on defense. There's a corner shot. That's up. That's no good. Off the backboard. And out of bounds it goes. Who they can say that one is off of. I think it's going to remain on this end. So it remains Saints ball. That was off the Magic. Inbounds. Into the short corner. They're going back outside to reset everything. Almost losing control of that basketball, but able to get it back. Short corner shot, that's up, and that is good. That's a 2-point bucket. And now the Saints lead 9-0. Back come the Magic down the floor. That's Fife, Brenna Fife. Brenna Fife out the baseline, and she loses control of it, and there's a steal. Stolen by the Saints. The Saints have it now. So, 9-0 is the score. The Saints on top of the Magic, and the Magic haven't been able to convert a lot of opportunities, as there's another shot that is up, and that is good for the Saints. Now they lead it 11-0. So 11-0 the score here in the early going. Here at Dublin Jerome High School. And that is Samlin. Samlin with the elbow. Samlin into the paint. Samlin with the shot. That's up. That's no good. And there's an offensive board by Fife. Fife on the board. She puts it back up, and that is no good. Air ball. And it's taken away by the Saints underneath. So, again, the Magic with some scoring opportunities, just not able to convert. And the Saints get the ball back, and they're setting up a play. And almost having it stolen away. That was Fife with some good defense there, but Fife wasn't able to corral it. And out of bounds it goes, will remain Saints ball. Checking back into the game for the Magic is Dingledine, Lainey Dingledine. And we've got a couple of other subs coming in as well. Number 15, and that is Alex Dixon. Number 5, Summer Swords. Checking out for the Magic, number 21 at Brenna Fife, and number 3, Daly Samlin. Again, we're efforting to get rosters as we kind of go along here, so bear with us. We will have those for you as we go along. Here at Dublin Jerome High School. Saints. There's a ball that's almost tipped away, and then it is. And it's a loose ball on the floor, and Saints who end up with it. So, again, the Magic with some good defense there, just not able to do anything with it. There's a shot, that's up, and that is good. 13-0 the score. The Saints on top of the Magic. Magic looking to do what they can here to try to stop the bleeding. There's a shot, that's up, and that was a shot by Dixon, but there was a whistle before that shot, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. And there's a timeout on the floor. Timeout called by the Saints. So, 13-0 the score, timeout on the floor. Back after this.
They had two buckets down on free throws.
They did?
Can you see down there?
We got all your power, huh? Yeah. These are two right there. They don't have to.
The coach is playing.
No, the ref.
Oh. God bless her, getting out here and doing this. So because we joined late, we did not see a pair of early free throws by the Magic, so it's actually 13-2, so apologies for that. Again, just kind of getting everything underway here. It's an early going here at Dublin Jerome High School. There's a steal. There's a steal by the Saints. Saints pushing the ball back down the floor. Underneath the hoop, there's a shot. That is up, and that is good. 15-2, the score. The Saints on top of the Magic.
Break it down, let's go, break it down.
That's Dixon. Dixon at the foul line, almost having the ball tied up, and then she passes it off to Veneman. Veneman underneath it goes, and then there's a steal by the Saints. So, again, the Magic losing the ball underneath the hoop seems to be kind of the MO so far here for the Miami Valley Magic. We need to try to shore that up as this day goes along. And stolen away. There's a steal by the Magic. Magic pushing the ball back down the floor. That's Veneman with the shot, and she's fouled on her way up. So Alicia Veneman, I do believe, will step to the foul line to shoot 2 foul shots. One of the situations where it probably wasn't the worst possible foul to make her earn these points, because she had a pretty clear shot at that bucket. And Veneman's shot is up, and that is good. So Alicia Veneman converts on her first free throw attempt. Veneman's second shot is up, and that is long off the back of the iron. Rebounded by the Saints. So Alicia Veneman goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. Saints get the ball back on defense. errant pass. And that's going to be an over and back violation. So backcourt violation on the Saints. Magic get the ball back. And inbounding it for the Miami Valley Magic will be Summer Swords. And she inbounds it for 15, Alex Dixon. So Dixon play the point. Dixon gets the ball back on the outside. Puts a shot up. That's up, and that is long. And that's rebounded by the Saints. So the Saints have it. She called it out of play. Up top it comes. Into the paint it goes. That's up, and that is good. The score 17-3. The Saints on top of the Magic.
Break it down, Scoop.
And that's Dixon playing the point. Underneath it comes. That's a shot. That is up, and that is good. Alicia Veneman with that 2-point bucket to make the score 17-5. The Magic are able to answer with a bucket of their own. Saints up by a dozen, however. Here in the first. The Saints keeping the ball on the outside. Pretty good defense here by the Magic. Forcing them around the perimeter more or less. And there's a shot from long. And that's no good. Rebounded by the shooter. And she puts it back up. That's no good. And that's rebounded by the Magic. That was Swords on the rebound. So Magic, after a couple of missed shots by the Saints, get the ball back with an opportunity to cut this lead to 10. And that's Dingledine with some problems down low, and they're going to say that she stepped out of bounds. So there's a couple of mass substitutions here for both the Magic and the Saints. More or less line changes. And the Saints have it. Bring the ball down the floor. Fife meets the dribbler. She passes it off. Back up top. Over the right wing. Back up top. And at the foul line, that's a shot. That is up and that falls. 19-5 the score. Down underneath, and there's a pass that was a little too tall. It was Kara Cameron who was the intended receiver of that pass, but it was a little too tall for her. Out of bounds it goes, and back to the Saints. On the left wing. And underneath the hoop, that's a shot. That's up with the left hand. That's no good, and it's rebounded by the Magic. That's Dixon, Alex Dixon. She passes off to the left wing, into the lane, and outside it comes. And that is Summer Swords with it. She puts up a shot. That is good. Summer Swords for 2, making the score 19-7. Saints on top. Up top, the left wing. Some fancy dribbling there. Keeping the ball on the outside are the Saints. Into the short corner it comes. And there's a tie-up. Jump ball, and let's see who is possession there will favor. It's going to favor the Magic. So the Magic will get the ball back. Heady defense there to force a jump ball situation, give the ball back to Miami Valley.
Head tap, head tap. Head tap. Not open dribble. Got Brennan right now. Got Brennan. Let's go. Cut. Come on, Kara. Whoop.
In the corner. And now into the low post. There's a shot. Nope, they're going to say that she traveled with it to Kara Cannon. And so the Saints regain possession by virtue of that traveling violation underneath the hoop. swatted away. Out of bounds. Miami Valley's showing some good defense here. They're pretty scrappy. Able to get their paws on some balls here. Just not able to come away with them. There they do. That's Cameron with the steal. So Cameron, good takeaway there by her. Back down the floor it comes. There's a shot underneath. Nice defense there by the Saints. And that was a foul on number 12. And again, we're working on rosters, but that was a pretty hard foul there. And stepping to the line now will be Monet Vest, number 4. Monet Vest will step up and take a couple of foul shots here to try to cut this lead to 10 possibly. Vest's first shot is up and that falls. It's good. 19-8 the score. Vest's second shot. She takes a few practice dribbles. Goes up. And that one's short. And tie up, and this possession arrow will favor the Saints. So Vest goes 1 for 2 from the foul line. She does cut the score to 11, an 11-point lead for the Saints, 19-8. The Saints get the ball back. There's, again, that heady defense we're talking about, that scrappy defense on the part of the Magic. They're all over the place on defense. That was Vest who swatted that ball out of bounds. Inbounds it comes. And it's taken, fielded by the Saints. Over it comes. As Vest guards the dribbler, passes it on. It's Fife on defense. Outside. And Saints almost having the ball taken away, but not quite. Saints able to maintain possession, regain possession. And there's a cross-court pass. There's a shot from the elbow. That's up, and that is off the top of the backboard. Rebounded by Cameron. As the push the ball back down the floor. Underneath the hoop it comes, and over the head of the intended receiver. There's Fife who was looking for Vest down low. And Vest is pretty tall, but that one was a little too high for her to be able to grab, and so out of bounds it goes, and it's Saints' ball.
Get ahead, get ahead, get ahead, get ahead.
On the left wing. At the foul line, that shot's out, that's no good. That's taken by Sandler. Sandler on the outlet pass, that one's going to be short, and back it comes to the Saints now. And that's going to be a travel. She kind of got a little bit too much of a head of steam there. Wasn't quite able to get everything in sync, both the dribbling hand and the feet, and so
flat,
comes back
flat,
to
double flat, double fist, double fist.
Looks good, I just got to fix this. And it comes back to the Saints now. We are here at Dublin Drum High School, and there's a shot that is up, and that is a bank shot that goes in. And there's a timeout on the floor. Of course, we'll have action for you all day long here on GBA TV. Big thanks and big shout out to Jeff Ferguson, Caleb Graham, Tom Strasser, all the folks helping to make it happen here at Dublin Jerome High School with this GBA tournament. 21-8 is the score, and we are at the half, so we'll be back in a couple of short minutes.
Hey, here's their roster.
Thank you so much.
You doing something with me to write it?
I can write it.
Have anything? This looks like, I don't know. Well, it's red.
What is it?
I don't know. All right.
We'll hope it's paint.
grand. Hey, thank you again.
Nobody on your team, right?
No, everything's okay.
Mr. Yoder, Chad Fife.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey, man, I thought that was you.
We need somebody for blood removal.
I didn't notice it till she pointed it out.
Hey, coach, everybody on this team okay?
Yeah, there's dried blood on the floor.
Probably from another game.
Yeah. Probably a bloody nose or something.
Everybody's falling, but you never know. It's gonna be red ball. Red ball.
Yeah, well, he said the next one.
I think we're good till the next game. We're trying to get cleaned up there.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Can't find it on any of the kids.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a parent. Maybe it was a parent.
I know it. So,
Remember that we're gonna go down the door.
Back here at Dublin Jerome High School, getting set for the second half of this game between a couple of fifth grade teams, the Saints and the Magic. Right now it is the Saints on top, 21-8. Magic get the ball to begin this second half of play. And we do have the rosters now for the Saints, so we will be able to actually give you some names for the rest of the way. As there's a shot, that's up, and that's no good, and that's rebounded by Cameron. Cameron puts up a second shot opportunity, that's no good, and that's another offensive rebound. That ball is tied up, and it's going to come back to the Saints. The possession arrow being that it was the Magic ball to begin the second half will favor the Saints. So the Saints have it. And that is Krosky bringing the ball up the floor, playing the point for the Saints. Krosky's guarded by Fife.
Get out there more, Alex.
Krosky calling out a play. And there's a ball that's off of the foot of Fife.
Good job.
And so
Good job, Alicia and Alex. Good job, Brenna.
Ball.
Alex, watch the players. Don't. Same thing, here we go.
That is Krosky. Krosky playing the point again, guarded by Fife. And there's a stoppage of play.
Hey, that was really good last time. Do it again. Okay?
Referee coming over to talk to the scores table about something or another. Trying to see. Okay, they've gotten it all sorted out. So the Saints will be inbounding after that little stoppage play. There's a steal. That's a steal by Fife. Good attack. Again, that scrappy defense of the Magic, which we saw all during the first half, is coming alive already. There's a shot by Cameron. That's up. That's no good. And that's rebounded by Vest, and that's no good. Cameron on the offensive board. Cameron on another offensive board, and she's fouled on that way up, and so it'll be Kara Cameron stepping the line, and she will shoot too.
hurry up. Hannah, get in there. Lydia, get in there.
Good job on the offensive board there, on the offensive glass on the part of the Miami Valley Magic, because a lot of second shot opportunities, third shot opportunities, and finally it paid off in the form of a foul on Cameron. We'll see if she's able to convert any of these foul shots. That one's up, and that is good. So Kara Cameron converts on her first foul shot. She makes the score 21-9. So it's a dozen-point lead for the Saints right now, as Cameron will step up to the foul line for shot 2 of 2 here. Cameron's shot is up, and bank shot no good. Rebounded by Vest. So offensive board, another offensive board on the part of the Magic. They're doing a good job on that glass. That's Fife at the foul line. She puts up that shot. That's no good. Rebounded by Vest. Vest shot. That's no good. Vest on the offensive board. Nope, they're going to say that that's a foul. And they're going to call a hold on Monet Vest. So it will be Saints ball.
Same thing, talk. Same thing, talk.
Pretty exciting offensive possession there for the Magic. They are able to get a point out of it. The score 21-9. That is Krosky. Krosky playing the point. She's done by Fife. Fife with the possible steal. She does steal it. One-on-one, and there is a foul. That's going to be a foul on Krosky, as it was Fife who was going to be able to take it down and seemingly get a pretty nice little layup look, but Because of that foul, she will not get that opportunity, and it will be Magic ball. Magic will be inbounding underneath their own bucket. That is Alex Dixon who will be doing the inbounding. She inbounds at the best. Best low post shot. That's up. That is good. Monet Best for two cuts the score to 21-11 in favor of the Saints.
Alex, Alicia, same thing. Let's go.
Pressure, brother. Pressure, brother.
That is Graham, Addison Graham. She gives it off to Stewart. Stewart, low post, and she's tied up, and that ball is going to go out of bounds off of the Magic. That's inbounded. I didn't see exactly what happened, but apparently there was some kind of inbounds violation there on the part of the Saints. I wasn't able to see from my vantage point exactly what it was, but in any event, it will be Miami Valley to get this ball back, and they are bringing the ball down the floor. That's Brenna Fife. Fife playing the point. Fife gives it off to Dixon. Looking for Best underneath. Best gets it. She gives it off. And there's a shot that's up, and that is good. Alicia Veneman. So the Magic's offense kind of coming alive here in the second half. It's only a single-digit lead now for the Saints, 21-13.
Ball pressure.
Graham playing the point, guarded by Fife. Graham, she gets it knocked out of bounds.
Good job.
They're going to say that's off Fife.
Alex, whose man's taking it out? Is that you? Okay, come up a little bit. This is Brenna Denot. Brenna Denot. Brenna Denot.
Murray will be
back over
inbounding.
there.
Aaron Murray to inbound.
Good. Don't let her catch it. Don't let her catch it. Don't let her catch it. Come on, pressure.
She does.
Pressure.
To Graham.
Don't read.
Graham guarded by Fife.
Good. That's get out of bounds. Good.
Now there's that scrappy defense again there. They forced a loose ball, and by the time the Saints corralled it, the foot was on the end line there, and so, again, the Magic get the ball back. And quick foul. And they're going to call a push there, I do believe, on Addison Graham for the Saints, and so it will be the Magic to inbound underneath their hoop. That'll be Dixon to inbound. She finds Best in the low post. That shot's up. That's no good. That's rebounded by Hunt. Elizabeth Hunt on the rebound. She gives it off to Stewart. Stewart gives it off to Murray. Murray pushing the ball back down the floor for the Saints.
Pressure. Pressure. Brenna. Inside. Brenna.
She's guarded by Dixon.
All right. Who's counting?
Up
Who's
top.
counting?
Murray. Pass it off. There's a timeout on the floor. The Saints want to talk this one over. So we're here in the second half of this fifth grade game here at Dublin Jerome High School. 8:43 to play. The score, 21-13. Saints lead. The Magic will be back. So much easier to do this when you have two rosters.
Yeah, I figure. We only had 2 minutes to get ready, though.
Oh, I know. No, I mean, it is what it is, and it's a low pressure. I mean, I know it's a long day, but really it's low pressure.
Question for you. How do you pronounce Lydia's? Muselowitz? Okay.
Play resumes here at Dublin Jerome High School. The score 21-13.
Come on, Daly. Come on, Daly. Come on, Daly. Come on, Daly.
And there's an inbounds, and that's a shot that's up very quickly. That is no good. Rebounded by the shooter. And
Let's
that's
go.
taken by the Magic.
Rip.
So a couple of shot opportunities there for Lila Stewart, but not able to convert either one. Magic pushing the ball back down the floor. Jump stop shot. That's up. That's no good. And that is rebounded by the Saints. So I tell you, Alex Dixon had a nice look at it. Wasn't able to do anything with it, though. And back come the Saints on offense. And that is Weatherwax playing the point. Emma Weatherwax. And she gives it off to Graham. Graham with the pass to Murray. Murray with the shot. That's up. That is no good. And offensive rebound there for Graham. Graham with the shot. That's up. That's going to be short. And underneath the hoop, that is Stewart who takes it. Stewart looking for somebody to pass to. She does find somebody to pass to. She finds Murray. Murray with a short corner shot. That's up. And that is no good. And it's rebounded again on the offensive side. That is up. And that is good. So good job there by the Saints. Keep that ball alive. Get a lot of different opportunities there. And expand their lead once again to double digits. 23-13. There's a shot on the other end by the Magic. That's up. And that is no good. Out of bounds it goes. It will remain Magic ball. Underneath the as Dixon inbounding to Vest. And there's that shot that they love so much. They love that play. I think they've called it 3 times so far here in the second half, and it's worked for them 2 of those 3 times. That's Monet Vest with another shot underneath.
Alex, switch it,
and that
switch
makes
it,
the
switch
score
it. Still
23
switch
to
it.
15.
Get out there, get out there, get out there. Alex, get out there. Good.
Fury passes it off. There's a shot. That's up, and that is a bank shot good for Stewart. Lila Stewart for 2. 25-15 the score. The Saints on top of the Magic. Dixon at the point. She's met by Graham. Gives it off to Veneman. Up top to Sandlin. Sandlin guarded by Murray. Sandlin loses control of it on the drive, and that's going to be a tie-up, and it will remain Magic ball. So the possession arrow will favor the Magic. And checking back into the game for Miami Valley will be Summer Swords. And let's see who's going to sit. I do believe that's going to be Alicia Veneman to sit. And checking into the game for the Saints will be number 10, Emery Rogers. And sitting for the Saints for now will be Lila Stewart. As the teams stack up.
Coming, Elizabeth, coming!
Inbounds to Vest, and there they tried that play again. That time it didn't quite work for them, and out of bounds it goes. It will go off of the Saints. Will remain Magic ball, but yes, they love that play to the Magic. I've noticed so far in the second half, that's the 4th time they've tried that little low post pass to Vest, and they've had pretty good success with it. Inbounds it comes. That's Dixon with a shot. That's up, and that's no good. And that's rebounded by number 5, Swords. So offensive board, there's a shot, and it does not fall for Sandlin, and that's a defensive rebound. So the Hunt and the Saints have it now. Hunt's shot, that was partially blocked, I do believe. Out of bounds it goes. It's going to go off of the Magic. And so it remains at this end. That's Addison Graham who will be doing inbounding for the Saints. Inbounds it comes to Murray. Over to Hunt. Hunt shot. That's how
Good, let's go.
That's taken by Vest.
Let's go, push, push,
So the Magic have it. That's Dixon giving it off to Sandlin. Sandlin guarded by Graham. Up top it comes. That's to Dixon. Over it comes on the right, and that's stolen away. That was Summer Swords who had the ball taken away. Nice play there by Aaron Murray. Murray pushing the ball down the floor for the Saints. Murray's shot is up, and Murray's shot is no good. And rebounded by Murray, so the shooter gets her own shot back. Short corner shot, that's up, that's no good. And that will be going out of bounds. Who are they going to say that's off of? They're going to say that is off of the Miami Valley Magic. So at this end, it will remain, as there are a couple of changes here. Checking out of the game for the Magic, Monet Vest going to get a little bit of much-needed rest, as is number 23, Lainey Dingledine. There's a shot that's up, and that is good. Elizabeth Hunt for 2 for the Saints.
Let's go.
Making the score 27-15. The Saints expanding their lead to a dozen once again. In the right corner. Keeping the ball on the outside. There's an errant pass, but it's recovered by Sandlin before it goes out of bounds. Up top it comes to Fife. Fife on the drive. Fife is going to be called for a travel. Wasn't quite able to complete that jump stop. I think that's what she was going for there, but wasn't quite able to do it again. Kind of got a full head of steam, and again, feet and hands do not match up. And anytime that happens, you're going to get a travel call. So there's a little bit of a press here by the Magic. Full court press, and so far paying off for them. They're having trouble getting the ball across. They finally do the Saints, but nice press look there by the Magic. That's Muselowitz. She gives it off to Krosky. Krosky bringing the ball back up top. She's guarded by Dixon. Over to the right wing. That is Muselowitz. Muselowitz in the short corner. Passes it back outside to the right wing. That's over to Krosky. Krosky up top, giving it off to Rogers. Into the paint it comes. That is Hunt. Hunt having the ball taken away. Steal by Fife. Magic. Outlet pass. Underneath. Up. Good. Garrett Cameron for 2. Makes it 27-17.
Go, pressure, Alex. Pressure. Get ahead. Pressure. Go, Brandon. Go, Brandon.
Murray. Giving it off to Krosky.
Pressure up.
Krosky calling out of play. She's met by Fife at the point. Pivoting. Passing it off to Hunt. That one comes from Muselowitz. Muselowitz with a shot. That's up, and that's going to be too strong. That's rebounded by Hunt. Hunt puts it up. That's no good. Rebounded by Cameron. So the Magic get it back. They have an opportunity to cut this lead to single digits. That's Fife with it. Fife able to pass it off before travel could be called. Cross-court pass. That's to Dixon on the right wing. Underneath, and that's going to be intercepted by Rogers. couple of substitutions for both teams here. Trying to see what they call it. There's a timeout called by the Magic, so we'll go ahead and step aside with them. With the score 27-17 and 3:58 to play here in this second half, right here on GBA TV.
What was the call there? I didn't see.
Out of bounds off of the Saints, so is it Magic ball right now? Or is it, okay.
Their ball. Wherever they are.
It's Red's ball.
It's not even black. I know, I gotta call it black because I don't want to say dark red.
I'm like, burgundy.
Oh yeah, I guess that is a dark red. That's not.
Yeah, it looks black though.
Until they pointed it out, I never wanted to see it. All right, so out of bounds off of the Saints, it remains Magic's ball. They're the ones who called the timeout as well. They're down 10 with a little under 4 minutes to play here in the second half. Good showing by both teams here today. I know it's early on, and anytime it's this early in the morning, you never know what might happen, but there's a pass underneath, and that is good. So a quick shot there after the quick pass to Kara Kamen to make the score 27-19. The Saints lead is now just single digits, and there's a timeout called by the Saints, and so we'll step aside once again. 27-19 the score. We'll be back. She gets in and she just throws the ball like to the other court.
It falls off. Yeah.
3 minutes, 3 minutes.
She's so angry.
Gameplay resumes here to inbound it for the Saints will be Weatherwax. She does inbound it. It's Krosky. Krosky in front of us. Krosky on the drive. Krosky in the short corner. She's going to be called with a travel. Too much of a head of steam there. So we'll come back to the Magic. 27-19 the score. We are at 3:41 to play here in the second half. Magic have cut this lead to 8. At one point it was over a dozen. And the Magic have done a good job to rally to come back and make this more of a ball game. Inside it comes. That's Vest underneath. Vest has it blocked, and that's taken away by Stewart. Nice defense there on the part of the Saints. Vest is not exactly an easy player to be able to block. So anytime you can, that's a real feather in the cap. Good. We've seen so far, but there's an errant pass. It was Krosky who was looking for Stewart. Out of bounds it goes, and back to
40, 40, 40. Back to Alex, back to Alex. Back to Alex. Right here, Brennan. Run here, hit the shot.
Dixon playing the point. She's met by Krosky. Dixon on the drive. She passes it off to Veneman. Veneman. Over it comes to Fife. Fife on the elbow. Gives it off to Vest. Vest with a shot. That is up, and I'll tell you what, that is her bread and butter. That's an and-one situation. Renee Vest got fouled. She made the shot, and Renee Vest has a chance to make this a three-point play. Checking back into the ballgame now for the Magic is number 3, Daly Sandlin, and taking his seat will be Kara Kamen. As Monet Vest, who is 1 for 2 from the line so far today, puts up the shot, and that is short. And it's rebounded by Vest, and nobody went in the paint, and Vest, off of that second shot opportunity, puts the shot up, and good. It is now, ladies and gentlemen, a 4-point lead. There's a steal by Fife. Fife on the other end has it stolen away by the Saints. That's Weatherwax who has it, and we have a player down. And so hold everything. And Krosky looks to be pretty hurt. And so we'll go ahead and we'll step aside with this injury timeout. And we'll be back with more right here on GBA TV. I think she...
Hey guys, bring it back in. Bring it back in. Let's go.
And that was Krosky who walked off. She seemed to be favoring her shoulder as she did, so we hope she's okay. And off the out of inbounds, gets knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's off of the Magic, so it remains Saints ball.
Bring it deep.
And they're pressing. It's a 4-point lead right now for the Saints. The Magic have rallied in the second half. It's a steal by Fife. Fife steals the ball away, then it's taken back by the Saints.
Come on now.
And that's going to be a foul on Fife. Brenna Fife gets called.
Let's go, same thing. Alex, a little bit more. Don't let him get something.
And inbounding it will be Addison Graham. She inbounds it to Stewart. Lila Stewart.
Pressure!
Stewart over comes to Weatherwax. Weatherwax drives.
Good, let's go!
That's no good.
Let's go!
It's taken by the Saints and getting tied up and then having it stolen away. There's a shot. That's up. That's no good. That was nearly on the shot. And it's Magic to end up with Daly Sandler. Gets the ball back for the Magic with a 4-point lead for the Saints, and we're just a little over 2 minutes to play here in the second half. There's the pass over to Dixon. Underneath it comes to Vest. Vest puts the shot up. That is up. That's no good. That's taken by Sandler. Sandler gets the ball back. That's Fife now. Fife with the ball. Shot up. Shot no good. Rebounded by number 10, Emery Rogers, and the ball is tied up. And I do believe that possession, though, yes it does, favors the Saints. So, a couple of opportunities there for the Magic to really cut this lead and make it a one-possession game, but not quite able to do so. And there is a substitution. Bounce it comes. And that's going to be a travel violation. Elizabeth Hunt, they're going to say when she got that ball, she walked a little bit with it, and so that was enough to get that whistle to be blown. So it comes back to the Magic. And that will be number 15, Alex Dixon to inbound, and she does to Fife. Fife gives it back to Dixon. Dixon baseline shot. That's up. That's long, and that's taken by Murray. And they're going to press on the Magic. And able to beat that press are the Saints. Good job there. Elizabeth Hunt gets it in the front court.
Good job, Brenner.
Elizabeth Hunt is going to get fouled.
How many fouls is that?
And that's a foul
Oh, how many?
on Fife.
4 on the team.
And that is the 4th team foul for the Magic.
Now. Be aggressive. Go for the ball.
Inbounding it for the Saints will be Addison Graham.
Yeah, you got 2.
And checking out of the game for the Saints, Lila Stewart.
Go get it.
Inbounds it comes, and there's a loose ball situation. And what's going to be called here? Nope. It's Sandlin who ends up with it. And there's Brenna Fife who's able to turn around in time to get that pass. Fife pushes the ball down the floor. Jump stop. Shot. Up. Shot. Good. 27-25, timeout on the floor. 1:21 to play here in the second half. Very exciting game. Back with more from Dublin Jerome High School.
He's got 1 left.
She's got 2.
Yeah,
She's got 2. He's got 1.
pretty nice first game of the
Got 1
day.
left, Coach.
What do we have next? I have the... Fergie texted me the entire schedule.
Bring in. Bring in.
We rejoin the action here. The score 27-25. A little over a minute to go here in the second half. Very exciting ball game. After the Saints led by more than a dozen at one point, the Magic have really come back and due in no small part to the scrappy defense that we just saw with that full court press, but the Saints were able to beat it. Good job by them. And that's Elizabeth Hunt who gives it off, and that's a shot off, and that shot is no good. Offensive rebound, and it's Murray who ends up with it. Murray into the corner, and she is attacked by Fife, and there's a jump ball, and that possession arrow favors the Miami Valley Magic, who could potentially tie this ball game on this possession. 27-25 is the score. And checking back into the ball game for the Magic, that is Kara Hammond.
Run your breaker.
Checking out
Run your
with Bailey
breaker.
Sandlin.
Alicia.
Alex
Got
Dixon
Alicia.
will inbound.
Now go, Alex.
She does, and she gives
Good,
it off
you got
to
it.
Veneman.
Head up.
Veneman who's checked back into the ball game for the Magic. Gives it off to Fife. Fife on the left wing. Fife up top. Fife keeping it on the outside. That's over to Cameron. Cameron is double team. And there's a whistle. And that is a timeout. That is the final team timeout, I do believe, for the Miami Valley Magic. And that timeout comes with 44 seconds to play, and we'll be back with more. Yep.
I'll come in and get you going for the next game. So
Okay.
I'll be here, and then I can show you a little bit. I made it a lot easier.
Okay.
We're using a different program, so all you have to do is click like end, and then just restart it and type in whatever.
Okay. You show me how to do it. That way you can go and do other things.
Yeah, I'll show you. We didn't have time that first time, but
Okay.
I'll do it with you.
Match up right
So the Magic have the ball and a chance to tie this ball game with 44 seconds to play in the second half. 27-25 the score. The Saints with a 2-point advantage. That's an inbound to Veneman. She gives it off to Cameron. Cameron on the left wing gives it back up top to Dixon. Both coaches shouting out instructions to their respective teams. Dixon up at the top. She gives it up to Veneman on the left wing. Veneman up to the foul line. Gives it up to Fife. Fife on the drive. Fife stops. And Fife is looking for somebody to pass it to. Finds Veneman. Veneman, cross-court pass over to Dixon. Dixon underneath to Cameron, and that's going to be knocked out of bounds. No, not quite. And that is going to be knocked out of bounds off of the Saints. So it will remain Magic's ball. And we've got 16 seconds to play in regulation.
15 seconds, Brennan. Work, babe.
See it, Emma. See it, Emma.
Dixon on the inbound. Inbounds it to Veneman. Veneman over to Fife. Fife on the right wing. Fife shot up, and that is partially blocked, but it's taken by Veneman. Veneman puts it back up. That's partially blocked. Tie up, and that's Cameron who ends up with it. Puts it up, and that is no good. But they're going to say 3-second violation. Is that what they're calling? No, they're going to say that was a foul. Okay, that was a foul on Weatherwax. Official signaled 3. I couldn't tell if she was calling for a 3-second violation or what it was, but no, it was a foul on number 3, Emma Weatherwax. As Cameron steps to the foul line, that shot up, and that is long off the back of the iron. These are clutch free throws here. You don't want to miss these. Cameron not able to convert on that first one. And the Saints are going to call a timeout here. We have 2 seconds to play here in regulation with the score 27-25. Cameron's got one final free throw to go here. So if you are the Miami Valley Magic, what do you do here? Do you go ahead and do you miss this shot in hopes that you can get an offensive rebound and get a quick shot opportunity? Or do you go ahead and tell her to try to make this shot and then foul quickly on the other end? I do believe that they have not committed enough team fouls to warrant a 1-and-1 situation, so I do believe that they will probably try for the intentional miss here and try to go for that offensive rebound and try to put a quick shot back up in hopes of tying this game before time runs out again. 2 seconds left here on the clock, so we will see what the strategy is as the teams break their huddles, and Kara Cameron will step back up to the foul line to shoot the second free throw. Again, she missed on her first free throw opportunity, and Cameron, who had made one earlier, is now 1 for 3 from the charity stripe. Cameron's second shot up, and that is an intentional miss, and they're going to say that there's a lane violation, so they went for the intentional
Hey, gotta have it, gotta steal it, gotta steal it, gotta steal it!
And the Saints are going to try to dribble this clock out, and they do, and that will do it with the final score, 27-25. Very, very good game here at Dublin Jerome High School, but the Saints prevail. They are able to hang on after leading by so much. The Magic did so much to come back in hopes of winning, and they almost did so. But it is the Saints 25, the Magic 27, the Magic 25, and we'll be back with Game 2 right here on GBA TV, and we will be back with coaches' comments and players' comments as well.
No. This is saying, man, they were civil. You know, like they weren't. All right, we'll see you again, I'm sure.
I think Tommy wants this.
Okay, yeah.
Tom.
OSP Saints.
All right. Okay, so to end it, you just hit broadcast.
Okay.
And then we're on it'll be the red